Hi, my name is Charles Palmer with Patriot Vision Industries. Today we're going to do a brief overview on the Patriot Pro 12.9. What this device is an all-in-one system that will be able to magnify, read out loud, distance view, and then also be a fully functional iPad 12.9 Pro. So if I may jump right into it, I'm going to unbox the product. Inside the box comes a carrying case. And in the front sleeve, you'll have the charger cord to charge the unit right here. Inside the main back sleeve, we'll have not only the product itself, but the owner's manual to the product. And then this little cool carrying case you could kind of carry it around with. It zips right on up. I'm going to put the box away here. Okay, going over the product itself, it weighs just under 8 pounds. It has a little handle along the top that you could carry it around with. Perfect for students going from classroom to classroom, perhaps the workforce that wants to take it home over the weekend. Very easy to set up. When you lay it on a table, you're going to unfold it just like this. And I have the manual that we're going to use as the printed material for demonstrating. When I wake it up pressing the home button, you're going to be on the home screen of the device. Inside here, like I said, a fully functional iPad. You could browse the web, check your email, the app store's on here, so you could download tons of apps that you want to take a look at. But we have software that we've written onto here that when you place documents underneath the machine and you open up our software, it's like your CCTV mode where if you pinch in or out, we'll zoom in or out on the document. Tapping with 2 fingers will change to different color modes to whatever color mode you read best with. White on black, black on white, yellow on black, green on black, and so forth. Inside this mode, we're on easy mode right now, which is just a single icon along the bottom right. What this icon does is it's the reader icon, so if I tilt up on the whole entire device, and I rotate the document here, I could tap on the bottom right. That's going to take a picture of the document. After the picture is taken, at that point, I could bring it back down to head height.
Using reader mode. Continued. When reading aloud, you can stop the reading aloud.
So I'm going to pause the document by tapping anywhere on the picture with 1 finger. But right now, it's reading what the picture took out loud. Tapping with 2 fingers will cycle through different color modes, just like the live view mode that we were in. You could still pinch in or out to zoom in or out. With 1 finger on this frozen still image that you took, you could actually scroll with 1 finger. Some people just read on their own the document without having it read out loud. But if they do want it to be read out loud, they could resume it just by tapping wherever they want it to read, and then it reads from there on out.
Word or area of the text with a single tap on the area you'd like to read from. I111.
If I pause it again, there's some more buttons along the bottom. You got your left and right arrows to skip forward or backward a sentence at a time. Your color mode button along the bottom. It does the same exact thing as tapping with 2 fingers to take a picture, to change the colors as well. The X arrow on the bottom left is to get back out to live mode. And you're right back into your CCTV mode where you can magnify the print on live, take notes. You could write underneath it even if you want. So from easy mode, you could actually switch to advanced mode. The way that's done is that single icon along the bottom right. If you hold it down for about 7 seconds, you're going to hear a click. After that click, you could let go. You're going to now have more icons along the bottom right. In addition to the reader icon, which has always been there, to read out loud documents. Your next button is the settings. If I open that up, you have speech options. From there, you can change the rate to read faster or slower, the volume up or down, voices. Right now it's on Tom, but there's a ton of different voices, Samantha, Nikki, Aaron, and a few others. If I go to text options, you could change the text color, the highlight color, and background color for when it's reading out loud. The languages, there's a ton of different languages. Right now we have English, but there's also French, German, Spanish, Italian, and Dutch if someone reads in a different language. There's also reading modes. If I change to, right now we were on original, where when you take a picture of the document, it's like a frozen still image. If I change it to wrapped, and I take the picture on wrapped mode, I'm going to kind of demonstrate how this looks like real quick. I'm going to zoom out, tap on the bottom right, wait for the picture, and then bring it back down. On wrapped mode, it's going to be solid text, like a solid white on black or black on white background. You can still change colors in this mode, but this is just like a different way of having the print being read out loud to you where you could actually see it kind of like on a solid background.
4.3 and 4% using reader mode.
I'm going to press the X arrow and I'm going to kind of go back into the advanced mode features. So we have that as the settings there. You can adjust a bunch of other things inside there. The next button over right in the middle is the color mode button. That's the same thing as tapping with 2 fingers. Some people prefer the actual icon to press, so that can be done by pressing the color mode button along the bottom middle. The bottom one right more to the left is actually going to be the light bulb button. So if I turn that on or off, you might get a little bit of a better image if you're, let's say, outside where there's the sun glaring and everything. That's how you disable the light, by tapping with the little light bulb button on the bottom there. And then the last one on the bottom left is going to be column mode. So this way, if you want to read bank statements where when you're reading out loud documents, you want to read straight across the columns. If you enable it, that will read straight across. If it's disabled, it's going to read column by column mode. So newspapers, let's say, for example, if you want to read that, it's going to read straight down that one article before it jumps on to anything over to the right side. So for the most part, you're going to want it disabled. But if you do want it enabled to read, the most common thing would be bank statements. You would click that button there. Going back to easy mode is real simple. You just hold down the reader button for another 7 seconds. You're going to wait for that click, and then you'll know to let go. And then you're right back to the single icon along the bottom right. If some people don't want all those advanced features, or if they don't want to get into the settings, let's say, there'll be that easy mode where if you hold it down, it goes to just the one icon. There's also distance viewing, where if I push the tablet against the back of the stand, you could go to natural color and be able to look out across the back of the stand. If it's like a chalkboard, let's say, in a classroom type of setting, you'll be able to look outside the back. Or there's an optional Bluetooth camera that you could connect to it, a Sony CyberShot that will be able to optically zoom in or out, and you'll be able to have, there's a clamp that you're able to clamp it onto like a table with a flexible arm that will be able to look across the room as well. So that's an optional accessory that you can get for the device. The whole device, actually the tablet itself, if I may put it on sleep mode here, the tablet itself actually comes out of the stand. There's a little clip along the top that when you pull out, it comes out just like this. And then when you want to put it right back in, it's going to snap right back into place. And then it also folds flat, just like I unfolded it, like so. And then it's very easy to go on the go with it, very portable to use. If you have any questions about the Patriot Pro 12.9 or any other devices that we manufacture, I please encourage you to call us. Our phone number is area code 1-800-364-1612. My name is Charles Palmer with Patriot Vision Industries. Thank you so much and have a great day.